Hello and welcome to Let's Play Fire Emblem 7. We're on part like 30 million something, and we finally gotten to Dragon's Gate. And for those of you who may have a bit of a poor memory, Dragon's Gate is what I like to call the plot zone. No, but really, Dragon's Gate's gonna be where it's gonna be kind of like a climax of sorts, even though we're not even done with the game yet. But don't mind my words. So, if you've noticed, this intro is fairly similar to the intro for last chapter, because this game assumes, or it doesn't assume, but it more or less like it gives you the same intro under the impression that if you missed the previous chapter, that was a bonus chapter, you'll still want to see these words. So, I mean, if nothing else, it's nice. It's redundant, that's for sure, though. How well? Yeah, they sure don't, especially when they have dragon in the name. I turned down my volume just a smidge. There. I think now I'm less noisy unless I'm talking really loudly like that. Okay, we'll stop. Okay. So yeah, we're at Dragon's Gate. This is where Albert is supposed to be, along with Ephidel, Darren, and this mysterious Nurgle, who our main characters haven't seen yet, but we've gotten a frightful view of. Doesn't seem like a pleasant guy. Yeah, maybe I should. I don't want to adjust my volume too much. I just want to catch this music, but yeah. So it's a very foreboding place, if you can't tell already. I mean, this girl has the ability to see evil coming towards us. So if she's saying some shit's about to go down, I'm ready to piss myself. I don't know. Yeah, didn't you catch on that? She's been doing this for like the past few chapters now. Come on now. Very true. I was suggesting it was an awful idea every single time. I was, in fact, very, very against this idea, but whatever. Yeah. Uh-oh. Look at that dialogue box. Look at how not generic it is. How it's kind of transparent yet opaque. And... oh goodness, it's Ephidel. Oh man, this fucking jackass again. Just when I thought I couldn't get enough of Trolls 1, then this guy has to come back. Yeah, whatever, you walking fucking L'Oreal commercial. Get on with it. We mean it last because we really give a shit. Whatever. Yeah, let's get to the part where I murder you. Wow, he's really dropping some power bombs by naming us. I'm pretty fucking scared right now. Oh man, you were the one who deaded Layla? I can't talk. Who killed, who dead. Layla died because of you? I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, so, yeah, no, I don't blame you. If you notice, this is actually the first time Hector's sprite / portrait has changed to a portrait. Yeah, now his eyebrows are pointing, and I hope he kills Ephidel. Yeah, good. I'm rooting for you. I am really, really ready for Ephidel to die. Oh no, don't tell me he's gonna do this. Oh no, he's gonna steal Ninian. Okay. What is it with... why can't we just keep her, like, with some cement shoes? Why couldn't we have left her at the boat? I don't know, I mean, the boat seemed pretty safe. You got Fargus. I don't know about you, but Fargus is a trustworthy guy. Ephidel. Motherfucking Ephidel. And there's Darren. Him and all his fucking pointer nose glory. Careful, he looks at me and he has to do it with two noses if he works at Disneyland. infestation of whatever. You really shouldn't, because I will beat the living shit out of Darren. Okay. Yeah, let's get to the part where I'm savagely killing you. And we have another area now. Great. Oh, lovely. Now we get Nurgle again, and Nurgle's, if Nurgle's happy, that means we should be unhappy. You know, it's kind of one of those moments. Oh, great. Yeah, because no one listened to me. That's why. He's nearby, if it makes you feel better. Yeah, he's still alive, I mean. Oh man, Effidel, huh? So he actually tried to make a move on Nurgle? Well, unfortunately, it looks like he failed. Man. Leave it to dads to disappoint. Oh man, there's more talking? I'm not actually complaining, but come on now. Hey look, it's this guy who doesn't even really get a name. Okay. Sure. Okay, bye. Goodbye. That guy just kind of runs up to us and is like, haha, bye. So the game wants us to know that there's a second boss on this level, but without having to formally introduce him, so... Yeah, so that's going to mark the beginning of the chapter. I'm going to be doing some preparations. You all know what to expect here, so I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, remember Hannah? I'm going to keep saying remember Hannah until one of you does. But, we are going to be looking at her dialogue right now. I'm starting to wonder if she just has unique dialogue for every chapter. I'm doubting it, but... yeah, no, that's Hannah for you. Oh man, I can't believe the game doesn't even confirm that she dies. Oh, whoops, spoilers. Anyway, so, you may be wondering why we haven't just started the chapter by now. Well, for all you astute viewers at home, let's not forget we have a promotion ahead of us for our lovely dear old Kent. And this is going to be our first real promotion since Wallace didn't count it for cheaters. And yeah. We could promote him on the actual battlefield whenever we want, but we could just do it here as well and save us a turn, so... Yeah, I'm really happy with how Kent's turned out. You know, all things considered, this is the type of Kent I would want on a normal play. Like, on one of my own playthroughs I'd be doing off screen, this is the type of build I'd want. So, I'm very happy with that. And we also get to equip him with axes now. So, I'm going to definitely be doing that, because axes are nice and convenient to have. Weapon triangle can, now he's never going to be at a disadvantage if we can attack directly, which is very convenient. At least as far as the weapon triangle is concerned, so. That's going to be helpful and nice, and we're also going to be looking forward to promoting Dorcas in a little bit. So, I'm going to try and expedite that as soon as I can. In the meantime, we're going to get this chapter started. Like I've said before, I'm expecting this one to be a bit of a doozy, because this one will take a while, guaranteed. And already now we can promote Dorcas. At least we get that, so yeah. And Dorcas ended up being one of my other most consistently useful units after he got through like the hump of being Dorcas. So my biggest concern right now is I don't know how I really want to do this chapter, because my lords are already dangerously close to a combined level of level 50, so I really do not want that to happen. At the same time, I kind of don't really have much to do with anyone, because I didn't want to send Floriana this way, because there's a lot of arrow users, or bow users rather, but I kind of have to at this point, because if I don't, then who else is getting experience, because I'm not sending Oswin and Dorcas up there. I kind of have to play this chapter as inefficiently as possible, to be honest, so... Whatever. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, we're going to be using Earth to kill the sniper. I said killing. Thank you. And yeah, Earth's getting pretty close to a level, or to a promotion too. God knows I would love it if he got magic sometime in between now and then, but either way, Eric's passable. Eric is, he's doing his group work in the group projects. He's just not doing a good job of it, but I can't really ask for too much more. He's trying, he's just stupid. Oh well. Let's get Hector over here just in case that guy decides to move, which I doubt he will. Whatever, I don't care. Oh yeah, I should have checked out I should have showed you guys the map just for reference, because this is kind of, it looks at, oh god damn it. So this map looks a little bit simpler than it is, but it's kind of hectic. So as you can tell, there's already a lot of narrow corridors and like everything's kind of boxed off. And right as I'm explaining one thing, I have to explain another. Okay, I'll get back to that in a sec. First, we have another character on screen. And yeah, this is going to be a new character we may or may not be able to recruit for our own purposes. As you can tell, he is flamboyantly gay. I don't know. He is a thief. So this is the second of 3 thief characters that you can get in the game. First being Matthew. Well, actually, let me amend that statement. First of 3, like. He's technically the only other thief in the game, because the third thief you get actually is already promoted. But whatever. Either way, he's the second of 3 rogue characters that you can get. So, the goal is pretty invaluable if you, like me, were an idiot and killed Matthew, or if you just have, for whatever reason, a bad Matthew and you want to try your luck with Legault. One thing to note is, much like with Guy and Raven, Legault does start as an enemy, so he starts with these base stats in level 12 normal mode. In hard mode, he starts with slightly better base stats, and that could mean the difference between using him and Matthew if you're a stickler for that. You know, in my opinion, I don't think Legault is that much better than Matthew, just because Matthew's availability will just make up for any build issues you get with him, in my opinion. And Matthew has some killer support, towards Legault looks pretty, you know. He wishes he had good supports, but as it is currently, I mean, you know, if you want to use Legault, you're more than welcome to. I don't see enough of a compelling argument for using him unless your Matthew has ended up bad. So either way, we're definitely going to be wanting to recruit him though, because he is going to be a pain in the ass and try and get these treasure chests. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure his AI always unlocks this door, so if you can get a Lord, I think you have to specifically get either Eliwood or Hector, depending on which mode you're in, to this area to recruit him, then you'll be in good shape. Otherwise, if you miss the chance where he's there, you're kind of fucked, because he has 6 movement, so he'll always outpace you, and catching up with him can just be more of a pain, and he does leave the screen permanently if you're too slow. Anyway, so I want to get back to explaining the map real briefly. There's a lot going on here, so this room is going to become swarmed with snipers eventually. Fortunately, they really can't do anything until they break this door, or wall, which doesn't really matter too much for me. I'd be more of a concern if because I think one of them might have a longbow. Actually, no, I'm thinking of, never mind, I'm mistaken. Yeah, never mind, they're not really a threat at all. This guy's an asshole. There's going to be more archers that appear in here. There's already nomads that appear here, which make them annoying. We have a boss by the name of Cameron, who, God forbid, he actually has a name. Wow. Those are abysmal stats, by the way. Like, Jesus. So he's kind of like a second boss in this chapter, sort of like how Kashuna was a secondary boss character last chapter. Killing Cameron is, I guess, mandatory. I mean, I've never been able to do the chapter without killing him, just because he's annoying and he gets in the way, but it's pretty much implied that you do have to kill him to get to the throne anyway, so. Cameron has, like, no backstory to him, so I'm not going to be wasting too much breath on him. Anyway, so I think what I want to do here is, let's do this. Hey, Oswin's doubling his own kind. Woohoo! Go Oswin. Good old Oswin. Oswin. Okay. This sword maybe? No. Rapier? Sure. I don't care. I'll fucking break the rapier at this point as long as it gets me places. So if I approach with Florina. Yeah, so okay, I gotta be mindful of that guy's range, which kinda sucks. Let's do this. Let's do this. Because I want Florina to be taking point in this chapter, just because, you know, it's mostly just because I don't want my lords getting all the experience, which again is going to be an anal retentive thing I'm going to be doing for probably the next like 17 chapters, but whatever. So I'm not super worried about this guy. It's mostly, yeah, the halberd, Cameron attacking with the halberd is kind of gross, but whatever. From here, let's just use the hero crest already. Let's get to the good part. So Dorcas, he is going to promote now into a warrior. And warriors look really funky. See? Told you. They got this weird, like, arm crystal shoulder thing going on. And, they just look, they have devil horns, I don't know. All in all, warriors aren't the worst class ever. I think they're just a little weird, and please miss. God damn it. It would be really nice if Florina didn't die, because, anyway, so yeah, warriors, I think they're probably the least useful of all the promoted classes that you could get just in terms of like endgame viability, because ultimately they will become kind of outclassed by either Hector or, if you're using Dart, definitely him. But I think the biggest advantage to using a warrior is just nice. First attack and can't get the crit. I'm liking this Kent. So the biggest advantage of using a warrior, in my opinion, is that they're very easy to obtain. They're just not like, you don't get much out of it. So it's sort of like a risk-reward system. Like, you're going to not have to spend too much time on them. You're just not going to be getting a great unit as opposed to someone like Dart. Granted, in some situations, you don't really want to be, wasting too much time. So, I don't know. It's really up to your preference. I mean, warriors at the end of the day are still very usable units. And in case I didn't mention, because I know the game shows it, warriors also do get the ability to use bows, which is definitely a weird weapon choice I've always considered, but it has its advantages, and oh, Jesus Christ. At least he's not dead, but god damn it. Okay, so, yeah, that's warriors in a nutshell for you. I didn't bring a bow for him because, frankly, he's got no business with a bow right now with stats like that. All in all, I'm mostly just kidding. I'm hoping he can cap strength, maybe get a, like, to skill to level 20, maybe, or skill to 20, rather. That'll be good enough, probably, for the rest of this playthrough, to be honest. His HP is already doing pretty well. So, yeah. I'm just debating now where I want Oswin to go. I know there's going to be units that come here, so I'm thinking I may have him do that. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's show off Dorcas doing some attacks before I end the segment, because I'm getting close to wanting to end it. And jeez, that animation is janky. Yeah, what can you say? Dorky, wow. Dorcas gets the door key. Fun with vowel sounds, am I right, guys? Okay, who is going to be killing Cameron? Okay, so if I get the kill with Eliwood, that leaves me 2 more levels before I hit 50. So, let's do it. Okay. And yeah, so now I just need to be really mindful. I can basically just do no more kills with Lords now, because, yeah, Eliwood's going to level up one more time, and I really don't want that to happen. And it'll all be worth it. It'll all be worth it, I tell ya. Yeah, I'm a long game thinker. End game, long play thinker. What can I say? Either way. Oh, I should use Mend. That was kind of a dumb mistake on my part, but whatever. Oh, I can't reach Nomad? That really sucks. That is not good. Let's break out the Steel Axe just because I'm angry now. So the biggest problem now is, Yeah, I'll take the javelin then. Biggest problem now is that this nomad is going to mean that Florina really can't approach, which definitely sucks. I'm going to keep Urk and Oswin and Dorcas over here. So that way we have units that are approaching. Matthew is going to be kind of a utility, just getting these chests once I've cleaned up the map. So for probably the next segment, he's not going to be doing too much. And then my biggest priority is going to be getting the Galt, so that way, you know, I don't have to worry about getting him later. So for now, I'm going to call this a segment, because I know for a fact Dragon's Gate is going to take at least another segment, if not most likely two. So I am going to call it here. I will see you guys next time for when we continue storming the Dragon's Gate and saving Eliwood's daddy.